pleasure to introduce myself. And first of all, I would like to thank you for giving this chance to introduce myself. Well, my name is Sheikh Arshad, born and raised in Andhra Pradesh, in Kadapa. And coming to my educational details, I have done my engineering in Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Science, which is in Rajampet, in the year of 2022 with an aggregate of 77%. And I have done my diploma too in Sri Sai Institute of Technology and Science, which is in Raichoti, and with an aggregate of 74% in 2019. And I have done my school in Vishwabharat English Medium High School in the year of 2016 with a CGPA of 9.2. And coming to my hobbies, I like to go for a walk every day, and I love to play chess. And listening is my favorite. I love music, so I used to listen all the musics. And then coming to my technical skills, I'm good at I have done a course I'm a full stack developer, so I'm good in backend as well as front end technologies. I know like SQL, Java, and HTML, CSS, JavaScript. This all the technologies which I'm well. And coming to my short-term goals, I want to place in such a platform where I can grow myself along with the organizational growth like yours. And well, coming to my long-term goals, so I want to be one of the reasons for the success of the organization. And I want to grow up my career over there to get a good place, good role in that in the industry which I'm placed. So that's my long-term goal, and that's all about me. And thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, coming to Core Java. Okay, how much rating you can give on Core Java out of 10?
Out of 10, I'll give rating as 8.
8.
Yes.
Good. Good rating. I will start questions from JVM related. Okay.
Okay.
Can you explain JVM architecture?
JVM architecture, JVM is a part of JDK, Java Development Kit.
Okay.
In that we will get JVM is a part of in that, and then JVM is a Java virtual machine where we can execute the class files.
Okay.
So which we got by through compiler. So with those class files we'll execute line by line. So JVM will execute all the class files line by line by using it with the help of interpreter.
Okay.
And JVM also consists of class loaders and JIT compiler. And in JIT compiler we have some more in JIT compiler we have interpreter and as well as this one JIT compiler. And JIT compiler consists of two things one is interpreter as well as another one is compiler. So this is all the structure. This is the structure of that. And class loaders there are three type of class loaders are there. One is bootstrap class loader and execution class loaders as well as application or system class loaders. So these three are do different things. The main purpose of these three class loaders are just to load class files from memory to into a JVM. So this is what it done. And coming to JIT compiler, so JIT compiler is just in time. The main purpose of JIT compiler is to execute to increase the efficiency of the execution. And JIT compiler is also it consists of an interpreter which always it executes the program line by line by checking each and every line. And here we have if we have a common codes, so it will minimize those codes and execute at once. So if we have different codes different methods or all of that, so it executes one by one. So this is what it's done. So it makes us it increases the execution time, execution efficiency as well as which leads to high performance. So that's the process.
Okay, I'm asking one more question on string. Okay. Can you differentiate between string buffer and string builder?
Okay, string buffer and string builder. So these are the two types of strings. So it comes under string. String buffer and string builder. String buffer and string builder both are mutable. So while string is an immutable, right? So in string buffer and string builder, string buffer it is synchronized. String buffer is synchronized. And while coming to string builder, so it is not synchronized. as well as, and the other difference is like it gives a low, I mean low performance.
Okay.
With string builder, string buffer gives a low performance,
Okay.
and while coming to string builder, it gives high performance.
Okay.
And string builder, string buffer is a thread safe, right? And string builder is not thread safe. So these are the main three differences between string builder and string buffer.
Okay. Good. Okay. Then moving to exceptions. Okay.
Okay.
Can you differentiate between throw and throws keywords?
Okay, throw and throws keywords. So both are the keywords in Java. And the throw keyword is used to throw an exception. Like it just throws an exception. I mean the exception should be only one. It throws only one exception at one time. So it which is throws, which is throws and which is throw. And what is while coming to throws, throws is also a keyword, and it is declared in method declaration. So we will declare it in declaration, in method declaration. So we can declare multiple exceptions by using commas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main difference. As well as while coming to throw, and throw is declared in method body.
Okay.
Right here with the throw, I mean the throw exceptions, the throws exception. Sorry, I mean in throws, the exceptions can be multiple.
Okay.
Like we can declare multiple exceptions.
Okay.
So these are the differences.
Okay. What is the difference between checked exception and unchecked exceptions?
So checked and unchecked exceptions both are so I mean like these two are exceptions. Like one is unchecked and unchecked exceptions. Both comes while runtime.
Okay.
Okay. The checked exception is just a predetermining like it's an exception which occurs while runtime. So by minimizing it, so while coming in the runtime, so we will do compilation. So before compilation, it's all been checked. So the main purpose of the purpose what it done checked exception. So it verifies all the codes and throws like exceptions before going to runtime.
Okay.
So for the smooth process of runtime, we use checked exception, and it can be handled by using throw and catch blocks. So and unchecked exceptions. So these are the exceptions which occur during runtime.
Okay.
So we can also control it. Like we can also control it by using these throw and throws keywords.
Okay. What is exception chaining in Java?
Exception
Chaining.
Exception chaining, all the exceptions come into one superclass, which is throwable. So these are the superclass of all exceptions.
Okay.
And like chaining means so chaining, it's an architecture, or you're asking, or like words?
Yes, architecture.
Architecture.
Yes.
Okay, so in that exceptions we have checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions in that we have multiple exceptions which are like checked exceptions like let me give an example of that. So checked exception is IO exception.
Okay.
So IO exception is one of the example for this.
Okay.
And while coming to unchecked exceptions, unchecked exceptions like arithmetic exception is an example for that, and arithmetic exception and class not found exceptions,
Okay.
file not found exceptions.
Okay.
So these are the examples of unchecked exceptions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can you differentiate between finalize method? Differentiate between finalize and finally keyword methods?
Okay, so finally and finalize.
Yes.
Okay, finally is finally comes under in exceptions. So finally keyword. So the purpose of these keyword is like when we use try and catch blocks. So we have three conditions. Like if we control if the exception is controlled, like and it's not controlled, and there is no exception. All these in these three conditions, the finally block will be executed.
Yes.
So that's in finally, like in exceptions, that's what finally do. And while coming to finalize, so finalize is a method. So in finalize method, like we have a garbage collector in Java.
Okay.
So which gives us high performance. Like first the garbage collector, what it do, like it runs along with the program, with the regular program, and it will remove all the objects. Like what kind of objects is that? Like the unused objects and undefined, unreferenced, unreferred objects. So these type of objects it will remove. That's what garbage collector do. So for this purpose, before going to remove all the objects, the garbage collector calls the finalize method. So the finalize method will rectify all the object references. If there any reference is connected with any methods or linked with any methods or all of this stuff, so it will just remove it will just minimize it, and the undefined or unused objects, it will remove all the objects which we are not using. So that's what the finally method do. So that's the main difference.
Why Java programming language is a robust programming language?
Robust is nothing but strong language,
Okay.
right? Because of strong, we have a like strong language means we have it's highly secure. Highly secure because of that bytecode. So while we using actually the language is so simple. So why it is simple means like the Java programming language, like it neglects pointers. So it helps us to execute. It helps us to improve the execution speed, right? And then because of that, it is also like strong. And
Okay. Thank you, Sid.
Thank you so much.
That's it from my end.
Okay. Thank you so much.
How do you know about IQ School?
IQ school, so it's a long story. Let me explain in a short form.
Okay.
So when I'm done with my engineering, so I was searching for I'm from non-technical background. So I'm from mechanical student. So first when I got to know in my engineering, while doing my engineering, so I was like, I want to switch my career.
Okay.
So that's what I'm planned for. So after that, after completing my degree, I was searching all the institutes, all of that. So then I took all the free full stack development courses, and I'm done with that. So after that, coming to placement, so I'm not able to place anywhere. So and I have two defects, like I'm from mechanical background. So that's the main problem, as well as then I got to know from LinkedIn. I use LinkedIn mostly. So by through LinkedIn I got to know this iSchool. So I referred it, and I was going through all the websites and what they do and how the coaching is and how will coming to placements. That's what I want. I concentrated on most. So while coming to placement, so how are they going to assist? So this is what I'm searching for. So after that I got to know high schools, and I got here, and HRs will contacted me. Then they give me a good support and go through all the courses, like. And after that, when I got here, I was thinking like, this is not an institute, this is just like an office. Yeah, and when I spoke with manager, so he was like, you're not anymore a student, you are an employee. You just come like an employee and do whatever you want, like you just learn like an employee and behave like an employee. You will, because of all of this, like we will be used to. We will be used to. Like when we got a job, we will get placed in somewhere else. So the culture is just same
Yes.
like this.
Yeah.
So that's what I love most here, and they will give you free Wi-Fi and demo sessions, all the classes. And if you got any doubts over here, so our sirs are there, like they're gonna help us in every situation, and they will assist us. And one more thing, the main thing is like the main thing which I noticed here is like everyone is so friendly, and they won't behave like they are that much like you understand me, right?
Yes, yes.
Everyone is eco-friendly, and they will treat us as a close person. So that's what the nature is, so close and eco-friendly. So this is what makes me so impressed, and I think I made a right step here. So and this is how it's gone.
Okay, thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much, sir.
Thank you so much.